What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Vita Boys for a spicy bongo food review on 3 amazing exotic snacks we have. Let me move these over. Limited time Wendy's spicy chicken Pringles, along with mild seasoned Taco Bell tortilla chips and challenge accepted Taco Bell tortilla chips. I'm with my partner Evil Soar here, and we are going to be reviewing these 3 spicy products and give our honest feedback on each. Water is here in case we need it, but I think we should start with the spicy Pringles.
Okay, I'll start with the spicy Pringles. So we got spicy chicken, Wendy's Pringles flavor. So we're just gonna go ahead. As you see, the chip is coated, very well seasoned. So we're just gonna go ahead and give it a crunch.
Whoa. Magnificent crunch already, I must say.
Very nice. I've already tried these before, but right now they taste better. Tasted these at night, but the flavor stands out very well. Tastes just like a spicy chicken sandwich.
Now, I've also already tried these Wendy's spicy chicken, but we are here to give you guys a review. So let me just reach in here real quick. I'll try and focus on it a little more since I couldn't really get the last one. You guys see that coating right there, all on that one half of the chip. That is hardcore. Even on the back too, it looks like its own separate layer. So I'm gonna give an ASMR crunch as well. Now the hint of spice on these, you can taste this right away, and it tastes just like the spice you would get from your first bite of a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. Overall, let's get into our ratings for this product. Soar, what do you give this for a presentation rating? You can judge the art of the can, and a taste rating out of 10.
Presentation, I'm gonna go for. I've never seen a Pringles can as detailed as this. So basing off that, I would say this is the best one I've ever seen in person, and just ever. So I'm gonna rate this. I'm gonna say a good 9.7, 10. Doesn't really matter, just pretty much 10.
And do you have a taste rating for us as well?
Taste rating, I'm gonna go ahead and for Pringles, I'm gonna give a 9.2. I just wish that there was a little more spice to it because the aftertaste really brings in all the spice. But yeah, pretty good.
Now for my ratings, personally, I am a huge fan of this can. This right here is art. I am going to give this a 10. This is amazing. I'm blown away by this art on the can. You can see Mr. Bongo up there sweating. This is amazing. Look at the flames. Now taste. Taste, I'm gonna have to go a little lower. The spice you get is nice, but not too much flavor. It kind of honestly just tastes like a regular Pringle with just the hint of spice. So taste-wise, I'll give them an 8.8. I'm gonna go with. So those are our ratings for the Pringles. I'm gonna put the cap back on, seal it off. Pringles are done. Move them to the back, and it looks like we have moved on to the challenge accepted fire Taco Bell tortilla chips.
Okay, so we got some tortilla fire chips by Taco Bell. So I already tried these yesterday, but go ahead and give it another crunch.
Look at this, guys. Looks just like a ghost pepper chip or some Carolina Reaper. That thing is caked.
See, when I first tasted these, I thought it was just going to taste like the Red Hot Flamin' Doritos because it looks the same. But the flavor is actually very much like a Doritos Locos Taco. So we're just going to give it a chunk. And very nice. At the start, it's almost a little bit sweet. And then the after spice just kicks in right away.
So delicious that he needs another chip, guys.
But yeah, very nice.
And a third chip he needs. So I've also just tried these for the first time a few minutes ago before we knew we were going to do a review. But I'm going to pull mine out of the bag. I'll try and get a little more focus on mine. You guys can see that this thing is absolutely caked. Now, this is nowhere near the spice of a chip that would normally be coated to this extent, like a ghost pepper or a Carolina Reaper or something like the one chip challenge, because that's honestly what it looks like. This thing is caked, but you still get that same spice that you get from the Wendy's spicy chicken. I'm going to give you guys an ASMR crunch for right now. I think these are both similar products. However, in my opinion, you get that kick from the Pringles faster than these, but I don't know. They both hit the same, I feel. We're gonna move on to our ratings. Sora, what would you give this bag for a presentation rating?
so
this is an interesting
presentation.
bag.
I'm gonna say for Taco Bell, it's just like any other basic chip bag, but it does have some pretty nice art. From a Taco Bell chip bag, I'm gonna say this is pretty rare design. So nothing too special though. So I'm gonna give it like an 8.
I definitely think that this cannot top the Pringles can, as cool as the bag looks, but look at this. You get the small flames on the back. The front looks cool with the little, these things stemming from the challenge accepted bubble. I gave the Pringles can a 10. Obviously, I'm not topping that. This we can give a solid 8.5. Now, so what would you give these caked chips for taste?
Taste, I'm going to compare these a little bit. So for these, the spice definitely hit faster, but I feel like you don't taste as much of the chicken that much. It's more of the seasoning of the spicy chicken sandwich. But these, I feel like, touch base on more of the spicy Taco Bell flavor that they were trying to get. So I'm going to give these on taste like a 8.5.
Now, me for taste, I don't know. I like the Pringles. I think I gave the Pringles an 8.8. There's not a crazy difference between the two, and I can't tell which one of these is more flavorful or which one I even like more. I want to just go and say, with a little bit of bias, I prefer the Pringles. However, these are very solid as well. I'm not really going to think about it too much. I might decide later on that I might like one significantly better than the other, but for now, I'm going to give these a solid 8.5 on taste as well. So, push those to the side, and we'll move on to our final product, and neither of us have had these before. These look interesting. Mild seasoned Taco Bell tortilla chips. Sora, you can go first.
Yeah, as you can see already, I'm not going to get into this as much, but the bag art looks very nice.
Indeed.
But that's not what we're here for right now. We're here to taste this. Never tried this before. This is my first time. Seasoning looks very nice. Looks just like a yellow Dorito, but it doesn't have as much seasoning as the fire chips. But let's give it a crunch. I'm going to give it another try because I didn't get too much taste on that.
It's hard to get the flavor out.
Yeah. This one has a bit more seasoning. Maybe the
yeah.
last one just wasn't coated enough, but let's see.
I'm thinking these kind of look like, at least seasoning-wise, they remind me of the sweet and spicy chili Doritos, the purple bag.
Yeah. That one was for sure a lot better. So, on the mild Taco Bell sauce pack, which is the flavor that I think they were trying to go for, it kind of tastes a bit of like that mixed with nacho cheese dip. So it's pretty good. But the flavor in some chips that aren't as coated as much is lacking. You really can't taste much. But if you get a chip that's coated, it's very nice.
All right, so I guess I may need 2 chips then if I can't really taste flavor. I haven't gotten to think about what these really taste like because I haven't had these before as well, but it looks like there's a good amount of seasoning on these, so this should be a solid chip to base my review off of, but I'm going to try and focus that. Oh yeah, you guys can see. Interesting. I'm going to give you guys a crunch. I'm going to pull one more out. I didn't do this with the other 2, but I'll give you guys a crunch here as well. So the spice here, well, these are mild seasoned. Definitely not as hardcore as the other 2. And honestly, I don't get much flavor from this one as well. I feel like in general, just all of these don't have much flavor to begin with. Sora, you can dive into your rating, presentation, taste.
Presentation, I'm honestly very impressed with both Taco Bell's chips. This presentation, this might be surprising to y'all, but I would say this one, if I were to give it, it would break the scale or be a 10 because I really like the bag art. Just so much detail. We got the chips, the mild packet, different colors, sauce drips. It just looks very nice and it has the different shades. So I'm going to go ahead and give this, like, it would be above 10, like 11 or something. But, yeah, we'll just give it a 10 because that's the scale.
Now, what are you thinking for taste rating?
For taste, the first time it didn't really get much flavor. But I do like the mild sauce a lot. That's my go-to sauce from Taco Bell. And on the second chip, I did get a good amount of that. So I'm going to give it about anywhere from like a 7.5 to 8. You can't really tell off just one chip. It's kind of different every time.
Now, I'm not a Taco Bell lover, and these are some exotic snacks, so I'm not even sure if you can get these bags of chips from Taco Bell. Have you ever had either of these exact bags from Taco Bell or seen these?
I've never seen these from Taco Bell or had them. The only time they see is just like basic chips.
So these may be some rare exotic snacks. I love this bag. I think this bag is definitely going to go higher than the challenge accepted bag, but because I set the bar so high with the flaming Pringles can, I'm going to go ahead and give this bag a solid 9.6 on presentation rating. I love the split right here and the color switch, and I like how they do like the little points right here so it's not basic. Again, you got the mild packet designs, like everything is nice. The colors and overall design of the bag is great. Taste, I don't know. This one's tough. Although I think all three are lacking in flavor, I personally believe that this has the least amount of any outstanding flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and give these, we'll round it out to a 7.8 on taste. Again, I really am not sure what to think of these, and they're all hard to compare to one another because they all do taste similar. Obviously, they're all spicy in one way or another, but overall, I liked all three of these products. Personally, my favorite were the Pringles. Sore, what was your favorite out of the bunch?
I'm going to compare all of these. So these I would just eat on a regular basis if I didn't want spice. I don't know if you were to eat like 10 of these in a row, maybe the flavor would come to you more. So I'm going to put these in last place.
Agreed.
These in second place. I do like the chips, but the flavor is lacking. It's kind of like a basic chip, but you can really taste the spicy Taco Bell taco. But and Wendy's spicy chicken, these were for sure the best. The seasoning could have been a bit better. It could have gained more of a chicken flavor, but I gotta say, these were the best out of the three.
Now, I am aware that Pringles is doing their own limited time flavors, or they've just introduced new flavors that have Mr. Pringle up here sweating. But I don't think the Wendy's spicy chicken was included in those, so I am truly convinced that this is an exotic can right here. As for these, you might just be able to get these from a Taco Bell. I'm not positive. They were sold in a separate store that we got these from. So, I mean, I have not seen the Wendy's spicy chicken anywhere. I don't think you could find these anywhere as well. I mean, they don't look to be some extremely rare snack, but I haven't seen these anywhere else. So, again, we can both agree on a 1, 2, 3 ranking out of these products. What an experience it was to try these. We're going to upload this. This is our spicy bongo review on 3 amazing products. But thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.